Yes, everyone. Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. So, this video is all about Greece. Stefania was meant to represent Greece in 2020 with the song Supergirl. Obviously that didn't take place, so she's going back for them this year with the song Last Dance. From what I've gathered, it's another 80s-esque song, so something that we're seeing quite often now this year. For some reason that seems to be a bit of a popular choice at the moment. It's also another upbeat song, so in terms of, I think she's in semi-final 2, it means it's another upbeat song, so full of bops. So that should be rather interesting. As we know, it's a Dream Team song, so it could go either way. Also, my friends are saying, update the scoreboard, update your rankings, and there's more, okay, right, get the reactions done. So anyway, this is my take on Song for Greece.
Okay, so she's walking and then she stops because she's at a crossing. Okay, by the looks of it, there's already a magical aspect. It's something that was there from last year. Decent build so far. Okay, this is actually really different from last year. But it's quickening up, so I feel this chorus is going to explode. Yeah, I thought it would. I'm wondering about the rhyming a little, like, okay. It's definitely got a good, but more subtle 80s vibe than what I was imagining. It's got this very positive energy about it, which is something that's it's different and it stands out a little. And the video, of course, is going to feature a somewhat conventionally attractive person. There's a lot of water involved in this, so I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. The chorus is actually pretty catchy, and I can imagine there's definitely going to be some form of dance element on the stage. It just gives me that vibe at the moment. That's how you do a costume change. There's much more power in this than Supergirl had, and this is definitely a step up. Good ending there. As you're still stuck at the crossing. It's almost like a dream thing.
Okay, so that is actually pretty catchy. I was bobbing my head along to most of it during that 3 minutes, and I guess this is actually going to be really tough now to compare to other upbeat songs this year, because we've got so many of them. And I feel now that Semi 2 is really full of them, so this is actually going to be quite interesting to see. So yeah, this is much better than last year, and to tell you the truth, I was not a fan of last year. It was decent, but I just couldn't connect with it in maybe the same way that many other people could, and I remember getting quite a bit of hate for it. This I can connect to much more. Dance music is not really my thing. It never has been. That's just from a personal taste. But this is actually really enjoyable. And I think it's that chorus in particular that actually gets people in the mood, maybe more so than the verses. But the verses are still good enough to lead and then to develop into that pre-chorus, which is actually quite strong, and into that really good chorus. Lyrically, I was trying to hear the structure of it, but again, it's an upbeat song. Lyrics don't usually matter when it comes to upbeat songs, because you're more focused on hearing the music, and when it comes to the actual live edition, you're actually more focused on the staging than you are necessarily the lyrical content, in comparison to a ballad where, you know, it's the other way around. you're looking at almost everything. Musically, I think it's actually really solid, and I'm happy for Greece. Because I've not, again, it's much like last year, I've not necessarily been a fan of the Greek entries since around 2014 was the last one I actually really enjoyed. 2015 was decent, 2016 and 2017 I was not keen on in the slightest. 2018 again was actually really underrated. 2019 I actually loved in studio, and live it just kind of fell flat. And last year obviously I was not a fan of it. So this year I think is actually the best one we've had in quite a long time. Stefania's already been to the competition, but obviously representing the Netherlands back in junior, so I've not seen her performance actually, but my impression is that she can perform and she can sing as well. So my guess is, looking forward in terms of staging, this is definitely going to have dancers in there. It wouldn't make sense if Stefania was on her own. It's a dance track, it's got that 80s subtle feeling, it's, you know, there's definitely going to be some elements there. And you've got the dream team behind you, which they usually come in with very good staging. So I'm actually really optimistic in terms of their chances in terms of staging. And overall, I'd say this is a relatively, I would say it's a relatively short qualifier. Again, there are other dance songs in that particular semi-final, so yes, it is actually, it is quite difficult to be able to compare them, but I think this is maybe a slight bit stronger than maybe some of the others. That's not a criticism against the others, because all of them are actually really good this year, so there's not one bad dance song. But I think this might hold a little bit more over the others. Again, early days, I haven't gone through each semi in full, we don't have all the songs, so it's hard to say. But at the moment I would say this is actually pretty solid. So yeah, that's my overall take on the song in general. I think I might need a few more listens on the song to be able to give a proper full impression of it. But from what I've heard on first listen, it's definitely a good thing to go on. So I wish Greece all the best of luck, and hopefully we'll see you in the final again this year. So drop in the comments what you think about the song. Is it one of your favourites? Do you think it actually will do incredibly well? Because from what I'm gathering, it seems that most people are on board with this song, and it might actually surprise, which I hope so, because I miss Greece being in the top 10. Genuinely do. I miss Greece in their old era. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try and move on to anything else that I've got left. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon. The People's Choice Awards are back for its second year running, sadly after last year's got cancelled. But this is where you get to vote for your favourite songs and artists from the class of 2021 in a number of categories, including Best Song, Best Artist, Best Group, and much more. The link to vote is in the comments section, and voting is open until the 2nd of May, so you've got a long time to vote, and the results will be announced in a video the week later. All the details needed are in the comments section as well. Thank you for watching.